Hi, my name is Karina, and I have been a patient of Dr. John Anastasatos for a bit over 16 years now. I first came to Dr. John Anastasatos for a consultation as far as a breast lift and augmentation, in which I went ahead and I had the procedure done with him. He is an amazing doctor, and my experience was all around the best experience that I can actually have experienced. From the attention to the staff, everybody was very welcoming, comforting, and helpful of any and all questions that I did have. After my breast augmentation and breast lift, I did return with Dr. John Anastasatos for a tummy tuck and a little bit of liposuction a few years later. And to this day, actually, that procedure was done over 10 years ago. And to this day, I have been able to maintain the frame pretty much that he helped me just blossom out of. And it does take a lot of obviously healthy eating and exercise, but I feel that a lot of it does have to do with Dr. John Anastasatos' magic hands. Again, the experience with the tummy tuck was very pleasant. I don't recall having actually, I don't recall any pain. A little bit of discomfort, but no pain. And the healing process was pretty quick. I was able to return back to work within, I believe it was about 2 weeks from my procedure on my tummy tuck. And that was just because I took a couple of extra days off. But other than that, Dr. John Anastasatos, my experience with him has been so great that I've actually brought my son over to experience the same treatment and great care that Dr. John Anastasatos has. Again, I just recommend Dr. John Anastasatos from my own personal experience, actually just being extremely satisfied with his attentiveness and his work, that I actually trust my son to be also part of Dr. John Anastasatos' patients. And here he is.
Hi, my name is Caesar, and like you kind of heard my mom mention, I was highly recommended by him. After losing quite a bit of weight, there were some problem areas that I wasn't able to kind of lose on my own. So that's when we reached out to Dr. Anastasatos for his help and his best recommendations for getting the best results. So that for me included some liposuction as well as a tummy tuck. And during my procedure, he went above and beyond to kind of do more than we had discussed, and it was such a great result. My downtime was a few weeks. I didn't really feel too much pain, which was better than I could have ever expected. Going into the surgery, I was pretty scared, having it been my first surgery ever. But I had a really positive experience. I'm still in the healing process 9 months later, but he has been very welcoming, caring, checking in every so often to make sure that I'm doing okay and healing the best I possibly can. So I couldn't say anything better about him. He is highly recommended, and I would do this all over again if I could. So overall, the best experience I could have ever imagined.